good friend of the program and friend of mine, Akbar Gbajabiamila, back here on the program talking American Ninja Warrior Season 16. Good to see you.
Yeah, man, good to see you, too. You know, I was thinking all this news
What were you
about
thinking?
LeBron James and Bronny James. First off, I'm so happy for Bronny James. I kept hearing announcers say this is the first time in sports history. I'm going, whoa, 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 whoa. We have our own father and son duo on American Ninja Warrior. We're a legitimate sport. We've got Brian and Kai Beckstrand. These guys have been doing it for a while, but it makes me excited, though, to see what Bronny and LeBron James can do. These two are an amazing duo on Ninja Warrior. Can you imagine father and son in the NBA winning a championship together, celebrate? I mean, like, first off, does Bronny James stay at home? Does he get his own place? Like, that's
great question.
Right?
I think he's probably getting it. Don't you think he's in his own place right now?
No, he's not in his own place.
Hell yeah, he's got to be. Don't you think?
He was in the dorms.
What do you think? He's sitting
He
downstairs
lives in the dorms? Yeah, right.
Come on. This guy.
Hold on. Chelsea Clinton was in, I know I'm going way back, but she went to Stanford, and she was staying in the dorms at Stanford. I mean, when her father was the president of the United States.
Great.
What do you think? He's down in the
President
James
doesn't make
basement.
that much.
Is he down in the James basement screaming for the meatloaf?
Yes.
I mean, come on now. He's
What do you think? You don't think he would stay at home?
First of all, hold on a second. Akbar Gbajabiamila, I just have to stop here and say, very impressive to take something ripped straight from the headlines and make it about your show. That's really impressive. That was almost as impressive as the physical feats on American Ninja Warrior. Like, you almost hurt yourself making that leap. Making that leap. That
but
tumble.
I did it though, like the ring chaser.
Very impressive. So I'm just wondering, again, behind the scenes, take me behind the scenes.
Yeah.
The people who come up with the course ideas, the new course ideas, did they not get enough attention as a child or something like that? Like, who are these people?
Yeah, these people are the same people who coach football and have never played the game of football, right? And they say, you got to make this tackle, you got to do this play, you got to run through this gap.
Right.
And I'm like, Coach, it doesn't actually work like that. Wait, Coach, I got a question. Have you ever played football before? No. So they design stuff that doesn't even make sense. Right. So I think it's the same people who are designing the Ninja Warrior course, hoping and wishing that these ninjas just fail miserably. And it makes for some spectacular television.
Yeah, they got bullied in high school by the athletes, and they're like, we'll show them. We're going to get in a position with the athletes, and we'll show them how we're going to handle business. Because honestly, I do not know. I mean, we just saw
ring chaser.
The ring. Explain to people what the ring chaser is.
As soon as you get on the apparatus, you hit the bar.
Yeah.
That ring starts going through. Now you got to hustle through the bars and then catch that ring before it drops. If you don't catch it before it drops, then you are left with a little small ring that you can pick up and try to get it on top of that peg, which is almost impossible, right? Like, you got to have great optical discipline to be able to see it and land it. That's a hard one.
Yeah, that sounds like trying to make those free throws at a carnival.
That's right.
Free throw, like
or one of those lethal shooters type of shots,
right? Where the ring isn't actually the circumference of the basketball, right? Like, you've just got to hit it in the right spot,
right? And I mean, but these ninjas find a way. I tell you, it has become so massive, like, to the point now there's American Ninja Warrior adventure parks that are opening up. They have a couple of opening up here already. We already have one in Orange County. So we're going to see another generation of athletes on Ninja Warrior. I think AI won't even be able to touch it. We're going to see kids flying through the course, like at least for like 4 or 5 seconds flying.
That's so cool, man.
Yeah, I know, right?
And it's on somewhere right now. You know what I mean?
It is. You know what it is, too? It's great family viewing.
Oh, it is. No question about it.
It is great family viewing. And we don't get that. I don't know about you guys, but like, it has become harder and harder to get the family together to watch shows. And it's one thing, I don't think it's because Dad's on Ninja Warrior, but it's the one thing my kids will sit and watch. We'll watch together as a family.
Yeah, I'm with you. There's that. You're not wrong. Yeah. Chris is just the one boy at present. I've got 3 kids. 15, 13, and 10. And as they get older, their likes get further and further apart, right? And they're on their phones too, right? Exactly. They're on their screens. Yeah. But American Ninja Warrior is absolutely something that all 3 of them will be like, okay,
Yeah.
Shark Tank's another one.
Yep.
To be honest with you, like Shark Tank will stop all of them. What else? Like Wheel of Fortune, Jeopardy will stop them. And anything we suggest they'll be repelled by.
Right. You're talking about like if you're at home, say, hey, let's watch this.
Right.
And I'm like, I make good decisions. My kids first off call me, Dad, what is it going to be? A documentary? I'm like, oh, come on, but this is a good documentary.
Right. Okay. What documentary are you forcing your children to watch?
Just anything and everything. I'm a documentary guy.
You're more than just a ninja warrior.
Yeah,
sir.
right.
You got the neck up. Akbar Gbajabiamila here on the Rich Eisen Show again. 4 times Emmy nominated for Outstanding Reality Competition Program, American Ninja Warrior, season 16, airing Mondays 8 Eastern on NBC and the next day on Peacock. I give you the Chiefs three-peating of the field. What do you do?
I'm going to go three-peat.
You do?
Yeah, I'm going to go three-peat. It's very likely that these guys they just drafted speed again. We didn't see that a lot last season with what they had going. Now that they got this deep threat. Of course, he's a rookie. We'll see what that looks like down the road. But Patrick Mahomes just makes me excited. I mean, I know that sounds weird. I'm not trying to be weird. But, think about what he's done in just a short span in the NFL. I mean, we're witnessing greatness. And then, of course, Andy Reid as well. They're going to go for a three-peat.
I know they're gonna. It's just, and I'm.
Why, are you hating on them?
I'm not. I would never do that.
So you're saying they're going to three-peat?
You would never do that except the last couple of years.
Excuse me. 2 years ago, I made the 100% fully owned absurd mistake of saying the Josh McDaniels coached and then middle of the season fired version of the Raiders were going to win the AFC West.
I was with you on that one. You weren't far off.
Okay,
it exploded for some reason.
I thought Devontae Adams coming in. I'm a huge Max Crosby fan, and I just thought that it was going to come together. My bad. Last year, I did in fact take the cheese like everyone else did, all the way up through Christmas when they lost to the Raiders.
Yep.
In Arrowhead on Christmas Day.
Yeah.
Then they didn't lose a game the rest of the year. Middle of the playoffs, prior to their game against the Bills, I said, I'm on the Chiefs now.
You're on the Chiefs.
I jumped.
So
I started
late.
I started the season being on the Chiefs, got off them to take the Ravens on the NFL Game Day morning mulligan given out on Thanksgiving. Then got back on them wild card weekend. And I'm like, I cannot get off them again. And then I didn't.
So for this season, what are you doing?
I still have time.
No. Right now.
I asked you the question. I don't want to see you next.
I want to know.
So I asked you now.
Okay, well, I will tell you.
I've got time.
Okay, I will tell you, though. There's one team that has the ability to maybe punch them in the mouth and stop them from three-peating.
Okay, before you answer that question, AFC or NFC?
AFC.
AFC team that has a chance to punch them in the mouth and keep them from three-peating. You saying this means it's not the obvious. Are you saying it's the Texans?
Nope.
Okay. Is it a division team?
It is a division team.
Are you going to go the Chargers?
Yes.
You are.
That's good. Okay, I see you. Little Rich Adamas there.
Listen, man.
I was thinking Chargers also.
You were thinking the Chargers?
Because you said punch him in the mouth.
Oh, that's like a Harbaugh statement, huh?
Right.
Yeah. I like Harbaugh, man. I really do.
Well, you know what? You had me at hello with that one, as you might imagine. Hey, and we've mentioned it here over and over again. Last time Harbaugh joined the NFL as an HC, he plussed up the Niners 7 wins.
Yeah.
And if he does that to the Chargers, that's 12 wins.
Right.
Which gives them a shot at the division. Certainly, if possibly 2 of those 12 wins would be against the Chiefs, and they'd have a tiebreak to put on the table. You never know. But why do you think that?
I just think wherever he's gone, for me, it's more personal. I remember, my rookie year, he was just, like an assistant coach, with the Raiders. And then when I did my very first game as, a color commentator, it was a USD game against Moorhead, I believe. Mm-hmm. And I remember sitting down, spending time with Coach Harbaugh. He won there at USD, left to Stanford, won at Stanford, left there, went to the Niners, left there, he wins everywhere. And not to mention he went to give a little powwow speech to my son's tackle football team, Pee Wee football team.
When did you do that?
Last week.
Whoa.
Last week. So, and the way he got them kids riled up, I was like,
Hold on a second.
I said, uh-oh.
Let's unpack this a little
Yeah.
bit. What do you mean? Did you get him there? Who got him there?
No.
How do you-
The one of the heads at the on the team got him there, and Coach Roman was there. Coach Harbaugh was there.
For a Pee Wee football team?
For a Pee Wee football team.
What do you say to the kids?
Oh man, well I will. He said some things and got the kids riled up, but I will say this: the funniest question that popped up was one of the kids asked, because his first year playing football. He goes, "Hey, does wearing a nut cup hurt?" And Coach Harbaugh was stuck on stupid. He was like, that's the first time I've ever heard that question. Those are his exact words. He said, does wearing a nut cup really hurt?
And did he answer the question?
He did not answer. He dodged that one. Next question. That was so funny. But the kid was innocent. He just wanted to know.
Did he think for a second a nut cup was a candy bar or something like that?
It's probably, you never know. You never know.
Oh,
That's so cool.
Yeah.
Okay, so you think the Chargers, more than any team, is standing in the way of the Chiefs, but potentially not an NFC team? You don't think the Niners see him again? You're not a believer in the ascension of the Lions or Green Bay?
No, I do believe in the Lions. Just on a side note, I was at the draft, and I just felt the energy. That was my first time in Detroit. And that city is, dumb excited about what they can do.
700,000 people showing up over 3 days.
Crazy.
I know.
Crazy.
And many of them wearing some form of Honolulu blue.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm with you.
Yeah. So Detroit could be, obviously, that, on the NFC side, but in order for them to even play in the Super Bowl against an NFC team, they gotta win out, obviously, on the AFC side. And I think their biggest hurdle will be the Los Angeles Chargers.
Akbar Gbajabiamila here on the Rich Eisen Show. You and Matt Eisman are going to be doing the Gold Zone for Peacock?
The Gold Zone, yes. Our equivalent of the Red Zone.
Right.
And it's exciting.
So you're going to be essentially doing, because I know Siciliano's doing it too.
Yep.
Is Hansen doing it too?
I believe Hansen's going to be doing it as well.
So anybody who's ever zoned will be doing the Gold Zone.
But we won't be in France, though.
Trust me, I did Tokyo Gold I covered the entire Olympics, did an entire hour long, every day Sports Center type highlight show right from beautiful Stamford, Connecticut.
Yeah, that was tough.
That's where I do all my highlights, is the state of Connecticut professionally.
Is that right? I hope there's better taxes over there.
Well, 7 years at ESPN, and then went back to the state of Connecticut and did a very ESPN-like show, so I know that.
This is the first time I can honestly say I'm going to one-up Rich Eisen.
How so?
I actually did the 2020 Tokyo Games.
In Tokyo?
In Tokyo.
Oh, boy.
Was that a good one-up or not?
That is.
It's pretty good.
That's pretty good.
Yeah, pretty good.
I know, especially since it was the summer of 2021. But, understood.
Right.
I get it. No,
Right.
But that was cool.
Yeah,
What'd you do? What'd you do? Which sport did you cover there?
All of them. It was kind of like the Gold Zone.
Okay.
They just rebranded it as the Gold Zone, but it was kind of the same thing. It was a great experience. It was my first time actually experiencing the Olympics in that manner. So to come back and do it again 3 years later for 2024 is amazing.
That's great.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yep.
So the goal is, if somebody wins a silver or a bronze, not covered in the Gold Zone, is it only gold in the zone?
It's everybody.
It's anybody's medal.
Anybody, especially U.S. We're going to be U.S. focused. You get a medal, we're talking about you. We're talking about you. And then in the 2028 games, believe it or not,
right here,
we're going to have a form right here in Los Angeles. We're going to have a version of Ninja Warrior in the Olympics.
What do you mean?
Yeah, there's going to be aspects of Ninja Warrior going to be a part of the 2028 games.
Like as an official sport? As
an official sport. That's like, we're getting big time. We are getting big time. We're there.
Is that right? And is it the same people with the show who's going to create the course?
I think there's going to be a different governing body on top of that. I don't have all the
so they haven't paid the right people off, is what you're saying.
Right.
Is this thing on?
Yeah, I will tell you though, it would be cool if Matt and I could call. If Matt and I could call some of those, that would be pretty.
All right,
that'd be official.
Let's speak that into existence.
Yeah, amen.
How would you not? Awesome. If it's on NBC, who are they going to get?
I don't know.
What, is it going to be Tirico and Collinsworth?
They better not.
Come on now. Let them stay in their lane.
Who? Dan Hicks.
No, he's doing swimming. Tirico and Collinsworth will probably is that the first year of flag football? If it is, then you got to get the Sunday night guys calling Olympic flag football.
Yeah. That would be cool. That'd be cool.
Well,
it was
flag
cool to
football,
see
I think,
Phelps
is
up
this
in there
year.
with
Is
Rowdy.
it this year?
I think
Okay,
Is it
cool.
this year?
Oh, wait. 28. You're right.
28. There you go.
Yeah.
I think you're in. You're in. We'll make sure it
All
happens
right.
for you.
I could see them trying to get Rowdy Gaines kind of come in over there. Like,
No, he's going to stay in his lane.
Yeah, stay in
the
lane,
butterfly lane.
Yeah, I see what you did there.
I see what I did there. All right, Akbar Gbajabiamila, say hi to Matt Eisman for me. You said he's getting married?
He's getting married. Yes. Yes, he is getting married. I am so happy for my boy getting married.
What's the name of that new?
Put a ring on it is what it's called. We're renaming it. Yeah, put a ring on it.
That's a different type of warrior ring
Obstacle.
game.
Oh, he's gonna have to be nimble. Look, I've been married for 15 years, so this is the first time I think Matt's gonna be coming to me asking me for advice. I'm like, oh, trust me, I got you, bro.
So season 16, we're already in the middle of it. It's airing Mondays, 8 Eastern on NBC. The next day on Peacock, you can watch that right here on Roku through Peacock. And then, of course, keep an eye out for Matt and Akbar announcing the Paris Olympics for NBC Sports Peacock's Gold Zone, streaming live daily from July 27th all the way through to the end on August 10th. Say hi to everybody for me, sir.
I will.
Catch the Rich Eisen Show every single day on the Roku channel, 12 to 3 Eastern, for free.